Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
You know, you look at these rookie running backs in today's game, you really don't get much runway. You are thrown into the deep end of the pool right away with a veteran's workload from the jump. Well, we saw this guy do it as college football's best running back last season, and now we're seeing him do it right here in the NFL.
Now Daniels to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down.
To number 5. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Seahawks' 36-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And dropping after. Looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And that's going to bring up a Commanders 1st down.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defender defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 31.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I got a hunch, as busy as this tight end has been here in the first half, this defense, they're going to make some adjustments, and I think it started right there. A whole lot tighter coverage that time.
Complete beyond the marker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
First down for Daniels. And he is cooking on this series, connecting on 7 of his 8 throws. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Brings it in. There's space in the secondary. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he will not get there. They stop him. They're turning their offense and this running back to the field. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Daniels now. Left side, caught by Lane. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having. Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. They're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw, Daniels. This is a heater going deep. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Daniels. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On
Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look...
Tiger, Tiger! One. Fiesta. One. One, what's up? Corvette! Corvette! One.
Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. There's a dive up the middle. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. I mean, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Here's Daniels on second. That throw finds Okonkwo. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's hauled down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed, just a single yard for that first down. We've set it down from the 37. They pitch it out to him here. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Good toss here into the hands of Brown. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I certainly don't mind completions nor getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands in a hurry, but that one was way too predictable as it goes backwards.
They'll throw, third and long. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And that's going to be limited to a pickup of 5 if they're lucky. Good rally to the football by the defense. That brings up fourth down. Commanders. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here.
As the Commanders' game ends, the questions begin. After 4 quarters, there's always credit or blame to give. It needs assigned somewhere or to someone.